So here are the answers to the equations of lines homework that you got on Friday. And I can work one or two of these if you want me to. Only one of them asked you to put your answer in standard form. So this was the toughest problem on your homework right here. Make sure you know how to do that one. All right, working number 15. First of all, it gives us the x and y intercepts. So when we want to write the equation of a line, we're always going to find the slope. So even though these are the x and y intercepts and we can grab the slope from this really easily, let's just go ahead and use the slope formula like we normally do. Slope formula says delta y over delta x. So if we circle our x's and underline our y's, we would do negative 3 minus 0 over 0 minus 4. So we would get negative 3 over negative 4. And so we know our slope is 3/4. The good thing is, since they did give us our x and y intercepts, we already know our y-intercept. We already know our plus b. So I'm going to use y-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. This is our y-intercept right here because that's where it intersects the y-axis. Now we need to get it into standard form. So I'm going to move my x over. Negative 3/4 x plus y equals negative 3. And now I am officially disobeying all the rules. My leading coefficient is negative and I have a fraction. So I am uber grounded. I'm in big trouble. But we can fix it quite easily by multiplying everything by negative 4. I picked negative 4 because that's the denominator. So when I multiply negative 4 by this first one, my negatives will cancel and I'll have 3x. Then I multiply negative 4 by y, and then I multiply negative 4 times negative 3. So that is the answer. Just curious, do you see any relationship? I'm not teaching you this, I just want to know. Do you see a relationship between this answer and the x and y intercept? Do you kind of see something there? How we've got the 3 and it showed up here, and then we've got the 4 and it showed up there, and then 3 times 4 is 12. Just kind of interesting. Maybe you could play with a few more like that and see if you could find a pattern. Just curious. All right, what else from the homework? All right, Chloe, pick a number, any number. Chloe, pick a number. $15, okay? 15 is our first one. Come on, there we go. Write the equation of the line that has a slope of 0 and a y-intercept of 7, and write it in slope-intercept form. Okay, Johan, I did not call on you. Abby, what's your answer? Okay, so we're given an m and we're given a b. So we're going to do y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Well, what is 0x? Well, that cancels. So the answer was y equals 7. I hope we did our homework over the weekend. All right, so cross this one out on your bingo card. Y equals 7. And we're going to go back to bingo. And Rishi, you pick a number. From now on, I'm actually going to have the person I call on solve the one they pick. So anyways, yes, he was just messing with us. 21. Okay, Rishi. Everybody write the equation of the line that has an undefined slope and contains 5, 0. Has an undefined slope and contains 5, 0. This is good practice writing equations of lines. So if it has an undefined slope, it looks like this. If it looks like this, that's an x equals an integer. Five, 4, 3, 2, come on, Rishi. X equals 5. That is the answer to this problem. X equals 5 is a vertical line. It looks like this. You go on the x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You draw a vertical line. There we go. That has an undefined slope. And how do we get 5? Well, we just looked at our coordinate. That was the x value. And y value was 0. So the answer was x equals 5. Mark that out on your bingo card. Adriel, you're next. What number do you want? Number 1. We want to be parallel to that line, and we want to be in slope-intercept form. Parallel to that line in slope-intercept form. So this one, you can't just solve. You have to have answer choices, so you need to be looking at your bingo card to find out which one is parallel to that one. Adriel, when you know the slope of this line, let me know. When you know the slope of this line, let me know. So we never put the letter x with our slope. So we need to solve for y. We can't find the slope until we solve for y. So what I would do first is I would do negative 2y equals negative 8x plus 16. And then we would divide everything by negative 2. So y equals 4x minus 8. So Adriel, what's the slope of that line? 4. 4 is the slope of that line. So everyone's finding a line on their bingo card that has a slope of 4. And it should be in slope-intercept form. Did you find the one that has a slope of 4? So the one you're crossing off on your bingo card, y equals 4x plus 7. Sorry, that was a weird plus sign. I got a little excited. All right. So next one. Karthik, you're up. What number would you like? Hi, Lars's keyboard. 22. We want to be parallel to the line with the given slope. You picked an easy one. Okay, Adriel, thank you for telling me. Parallel to the line with the given slope. M, the slope, is 11. So all you have to do is look at your card and find a line with a slope of 11, right? Because parallel lines have same slope. Remember, same slope and then opposite reciprocal. Same slope is parallel, and then perpendicular is opposite reciprocal. Did you find it, Karthik? What'd you get? Which line has a slope of 11 on your bingo card? Y equals 11, x plus 9. You can cross that one off. I think on your bingo card, did it say 9 plus 11x? It's like not in slope-intercept form. We were trying to trick you. The slope is still 11, even though we listed 9 first, okay? We want to be perpendicular to 3x plus 4y equals 9. Eric, when you know the slope of this line, I want you to tell me when you know the slope of this line right here. Everyone should be working these. It's really good practice for your quiz. You have a quiz on Thursday, not tomorrow, but Thursday. Find the slope of that line first, Eric. One step at a time. Negative 3/4. Very good. Now go ahead and tell us the perpendicular slope. Are we good at flipping and switching? Very good. The opposite reciprocal of negative 3/4 is 4/3. So it would be y equals 4/3 minus 2 is the one on your sheet. Y equals 4/3 x minus 2 rather. Very good. Okay, Relina, you're up next. Relina, which one would you like? Nine. Okay, I want you to write the equation of the line that has a slope of 1/2. It contains negative 4/3, and it needs to be in slope-intercept form. So everyone work on this one, please. What form do you think you're going to start with if you're given a point and a slope? Maybe point-slope form. Do you have your notes from Friday? Point-slope form. Y minus the y value equals m x minus the x value. Yeah, and then clean it up. We need to get into slope-intercept form. Relina, when you know the equation, you just let me know. Yes, very good. Y equals 1/2 x plus 5. If we cleaned this up, we would get y minus 3 equals 1/2 x, let's see, plus 2. Then we add 3 to both sides, and that's how we get 1/2 x plus 5. Very good. Okay, Johan, you're up. This is your call. We want the line perpendicular to the line that contains 0, 2, and 3, 5. We want to be perpendicular to that line. So what do we have to do first, Johan? What is step 1? Find the slope. Good job. That's step 1. Very good. Reese, you got bingo! Wow! Good job! Y minus y over x minus x. Wow, look at that. I see it. Oh. Johan got y equals x plus 2. But wait, we want to be perpendicular to the line. And I'm pretty sure the slope of this line is 1. So if we want to be perpendicular, I thought you said this stuff was easy. We would need to have a negative slope. I was asking you what line you would choose from your bingo card. The line you would choose is y equals negative x minus 10. Because that's the one that has a slope perpendicular to the one I gave you. All right, Araceli, you are up. Araceli, what number do you want? Thank you, Araceli. Number 3. Okay. Okay, we want to be parallel to that line, and we want to contain that point. So this is going to be a specific line. We're not going to be guessing at the y-intercept. We're going to be writing a specific line. So try this one, guys. Step 1, find the slope of this line right here. Find the slope of that. Awesome. The slope is 2/9 because you bring the 2x over and you get negative 2, and then you divide it by negative 9. So the slope is 2/9. We want to be parallel, so we are not going to change our slope. We're going to keep the slope at 2/9. Okay, now we need to contain this point. So we have a slope and we have a point. So we're going to use point slope form. Y minus y equals mx minus x. I hope everyone's watching. Hope everyone's watching because these are the toughest kind. Y minus 1 equals 2/9 x. That's a plus. To multiply 2/9 times 4, you just need to multiply the numerators. 2 times 4. So it's going to be plus 8/9. We are not a fan of this because the problem is that we have fractions. So actually, before we move stuff around, I would go ahead and get rid of all fractions before we move anything around. 9y minus 9 equals 2x plus 8. And all of a sudden, that's much prettier. I'm going to bring the 2x over. 2x plus 9y minus 9 equals 8. And add 9 to both sides. Negative 2x plus 9y equals 17. And finally, the leading coefficient is not allowed to be negative. So I'm actually going to change the sign of every term. I'm going to change the sign. So it's going to be 2x minus 9y equals negative 17. And so that's how you do that one. Perpendicular to that line in slope-intercept form. We want to be perpendicular to the given line, and we want to find one in slope-intercept form. So, Quan, when you're ready, tell me the slope of the line that I gave you. Very quick. Okay, negative 4/3 is the slope. So we want to be perpendicular to that. So what slope would our line have on our bingo card? 3/4. Very good. Did you find it? What's the answer? 3/4 x plus 7. Y equals 3/4 x plus 7. Yep. Any bingos after that one? There are two what? Okay, 18. This will be your last one for time's sake. We want to be parallel to the line with the given slope and the given y-intercept. That's easy, except, uh-oh, what does it say at the bottom? Standard form, so be careful. So we're given an m and we're given a b, so we might as well use y equals mx plus b. And now we need to get this guy into standard form. So we could multiply everything by 2 if we wanted to. And then move the x over. Let's see. I don't know if this is the best way to do this when you're playing bingo. And then we would need to make everything negative. But I'm not sure that's the one, what it looks like on our bingo card. Let's see. Oh, yep, it is. Okay, so on this one we're getting 16x minus 2y equals negative 11. So that should be the one you're getting on your card. Bye, have a great Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow.